Okay, good morning, guys. It's week 6 here, Monday. Mr. Citro here. First, I posted this morning. Holy cow! It's my friend Oreo. We frequently visit him on our way to go fishing. He is awesome and looks a lot like an Oreo. So enjoy him. Second, you have a few things this week. We're going to do a Google Meet. Remember today, and we're also going to have a Google Meet on Thursday. For some reason, they didn't make them into the weekly agenda this week, but there are usual Mondays and Thursdays meetings. I know we've had one canceled due to other meetings I've been in, but basically, Monday, today, you need to make sure you submit your week 1 and 2 data on Google Classroom, and you're going to create the graph. Now, many of you started to create the graph. Last week, I talked with you during our meetings. I do need to see that work submitted on the Google Classroom, so I just want to show you really quick. You're going to go to classwork, and this is the whole weather project, but you need to turn in your actual data sheet. So this is my practice sheet here. Yours will be completed, and when yours is completed, you will submit it as you've submitted your other classwork. As you can see here, I have a few people who have already submitted theirs. I need the rest of you folks to. I'm going to use Aiden's as an example. Thank you, Aiden. I hope that's okay. And this is his data. It looks fantastic. You know, he has everything filled out. That is it. You're just going to submit that today or at some point this week, preferably today, so that can make sure that you have all of your data for every day. You can't create the graphs if you're missing a day here. Okay, really interesting data. Some of this must have been a very warm day, also dry day, and we look here, sunny. Remember that the temperature here, the closer the temperature is to the dew point, the greater the humidity. So here is a few examples, 33 and 23. Those are pretty close for looking at this data. Those are the closest, or some of the closest temperatures here. We see the relative humidity is at 69%, almost 70% when those two temperatures are very close. Now let's compare it to something like here, 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 9. Those are very far apart, and the result is we have a low humidity and really nice day. So those are the trends that we're going to be looking at and focusing at this week. When the temperature and the dew point are close, we have high humidities, which lead to clouds and rain. When the temperatures, such as here, 74 and 30, are far away, or 68 and 9, we see low humidity and mostly sunny or partly cloudy. Okay, so those are the big portions of that. Keep that in mind as we work on the lab. So, step 1 today, you're going to submit that, and hopefully you will also be creating this graph. Now I will attach another video similar to last week's to show you how to create that graph. But remember, when doing so, you are just going to highlight cells A through D, the data that you have, and you're going to insert a chart. Okay, and that will get you started, and then from there you can adjust a few things. So feel free to start that portion. That's Monday. Let's take a peek here. The next couple options or next couple days that we have. Tuesday, I want you to try and finish up the lab. Again, the graph is going to be most of it. You're going to have a few questions on interpreting the graph, and I will be posting that when this video is over. Okay, again, remember, the closer that the temperature and the dew point, in terms of my graph, the closer the blue and the red line are together, the higher the humidity. We see here on day 5, very close, high humidity. Day 7 through 9, really, really close, very high humidity. Day 11, those are far apart, very low humidity down here. So that's the trend we're looking for. Wednesday, you guys are going to do a little bit of notes. I will make a screencast video and post that hopefully later today in case you want to get a jump start. Talking about winds, major idea is that wind moves from high pressure to low pressure. And high pressure is when we have values higher than lower values, or in the thousands. Low pressure tends to be 900 millibars, or in the 900s. High pressure tends to be in the thousands of millibars. We're also going to talk a little bit about the direction that winds spin in terms of high pressure being clockwise and low pressure being counterclockwise. That's the general trend of our wind system and our air pressure systems, high and low pressures. And we're going to relate that to sea breeze and land breeze. Okay. So let's focus on the graph. That is the week quickly. I will be posting a few other videos, so stay tuned. And I look forward to seeing you guys and talking with you folks during our meeting today.